My OG.
Yeah.
Big.
Let's
What's up
go.
with it, brother?
What's up, dog?
We got us a
Been a
late
while.
night, man. I honestly feel like Cowboy Nation need
The
to hear
late
from
night. Hey,
us.
I mean,
I mean that. Because times
yeah,
like this, I know you the epitome of somebody who always keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
I try to.
So Mr. Keep It Real, we just beat both Super Bowl teams. Are you drinking the Kool-Aid?
See, why you gotta come with Kool-Aid?
Hey, it's the first thing, bruh. Hey, I'm gonna put you
Uh,
on the spot and we might box. Cause listen,
I mean, because
it,
I'm not. I don't feel like I'm drinking Kool-Aid. I'm just seeing what this team really is doing.
talk
I
to
don't
me.
think they're drinking. I don't think that's drinking Kool-Aid. If I see what this team is doing, it got real acquisitions. First of all, I think that changed the trajectory of what you think of a team,
Right.
because we've been talking about this for so long that these guys get these average players or these free agents or these undrafted people and these players like that, and these are the guys that have warts, and those warts get shown when you play these top teams.
Right.
And we've been screaming to get real players.
Right.
So you got some real players, and it so happened you got the real players when you had this gauntlet of schedule, right? So you got them at the right time. You already had Pickens, but when you got the Quentin Williams, that was like the icing on the cake, because that's what we've really been needing. We've been having defensive ends all through Cowboy history, but they ain't had a lot of dog defensive tackles as of late in the last 20 years that have really just did their thing. And now we kind of got one. Not kind of, you got one in Quentin Williams. And you seen what happened with the Eagles. Dallas made damage their psyche with that ass whooping coming back from 21 and nothing. They made damage their psyche with that. They might have a free fall. I remember a couple years ago they had the free fall. Remember, they were
Yeah.
on a big win streak,
It was
and then next
2023.
thing you know, they lost like 6 in a row, and
Yeah, they went
Dallas ended up
crazy
winning.
after they
And they
lost to
ended up winning.
Dallas.
Yeah, and they win it, and they end up Dallas end up winning the division when it
Sure
didn't look
did.
like they were. They like the Eagles were going to run away with it. Who knows?
Yeah.
It can happen again this year.
Yeah.
But then you beat the Chiefs, who yeah they aren't the same Chiefs, but they still got Pat Mahomes. They still got weapons,
They look
and
good too.
he still did his damn thing, and they still had a good defense up front, especially with Chris Jones and
And
things
they
of
were
that
fighting
nature.
for their life.
Exactly, and those were two that you would actually say, okay, this was a real win. You know, this ain't a Giants win. This ain't, the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? This ain't who else? One of them teams they beat that wasn't no good. It wasn't one of them teams. These were playoff caliber teams. These were teams that were in the Super Bowl, and you got another team you coming against the Lions. Although the Lions aren't the same Lions, but this is the perfect time that you may hit them. You hit the gauntlet of teams that aren't the gauntlet of teams that they were last year. So now it's time to take advantage of it. And guess what? Sometimes when you play the right way, sometimes when you get those players, sometimes when you have the inspiration of, what's going on, what happened, all those kind of things kind of come to a head. And sometimes teams just lose out of nowhere
Yeah.
when you're going on this win streak. And then this team that you wouldn't think would lose, loses. Those things happen. I keep
Yeah.
going back to the Giants when I seen them like years on years when they had Tom Coughlin, they were dead in the water. Next thing they know, win 8 in a row and they in the playoffs, make a wild card, and they go Super Bowl run. I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying it has happened, and it can happen with this team because the schedule isn't as bad now if you get past those lines.
So, what would make you drink the Kool-Aid, Big?
I have to look at playoffs. I
My
don't even know how
dog. Ah,
regular
wait,
season doesn't mean
hey.
Take it easy on my back.
exactly.
Ugh.
Regular season don't mean nothing.
Hey
So
man, I knew you was gonna say the right thing right there. I just knew it in my heart. Keep going, please.
no, but um,
My
we were
dog.
talking about it. It's real simple. You get guys that can compete. You did the right thing by getting they're going to call it the steal of the year when you got George Pickens, right? But we know I don't care what anybody said. Dog, if you didn't ever look at George Pickens when you first saw him and didn't know he was going to be an animal, something was fooling you. You feel me?
I
That
ain't
dude
know
just
he
had,
was gonna be this animalistic
bro,
though.
come on,
I
dog. I
did
don't
know
care.
that they was gonna be downfield deadly. I
No, I'm
didn't see
saying
him
George. You saw him at Georgia,
pushing
though.
CD the way that he did. I didn't see that.
I'm saying you seen him at Georgia. Just watching
Oh,
him,
he was
look like
dog.
he could. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
he nasty. We. You always want somebody like him because he just different. He different.
But
And
big,
even
did
what?
you see the conversation coming that he was also in talks to be the best receiver in the league? Did you see this coming?
Yeah.
You saw
No, I
this?
didn't. No, I didn't see that coming. That's a lie. I didn't see that coming. Best receiver in the league.
Okay.
But I seen him with Dak Prescott. He look at his numbers he was getting with regular quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're getting those with regular quarterbacks and you're coming here with a CD Lamb and you're already vibing, and Dak is a very good quarterback. So and he's made players who weren't as good as George Pickens really good.
Yeah.
So how did you not think he
Like
wasn't going to be
Cobb.
good? How did you not think it was going to happen?
To this level, I knew they was gonna do good downfield. I knew that. I was confident. But to this
I knew
level,
they both. I knew they were both going to be nasty, dog.
yeah, this is pornographic, nasty. this is
Dog, yeah.
this is one of my favorites. You hear me,
I mean,
dog?
this is different. This is different than Amari and CD.
Yes, cause see, it was a time big. I would have said CD and Amari was the best duo. I can't quite say that. I can't quite say that, big. This might be the best duo.
Between those two,
Pickens and
it's,
Lamb
it's,
might be better than Amari and Lamb.
it is. It's not maybe. It is.
Ooh. Take it
You don't
easy
think
on my
Pickens
back.
could be better than Amari Cooper?
So let's talk about this, man. So CD rebounded, right? CD
Right.
rebounded. I said
Yeah.
he had a good game. What's your thoughts on the dynamic between CD and Pickens?
I told you it's America's Most Wanted. That's Tupac and Lamb and Snoop, and that was cool. Lamb had all that. The pub when it was on death row and started death row. That was cool. But when Pac got out of jail, you know how he hit the ground running, went right over to death row, and it just vibed. And them two was a nice combo. You feel me? Pac was the rush, round. You know how Pac was. I don't have to explain it. If anybody know about Pac, okay, y'all.
What a great metaphor.
I mean, that's what it feels like to me. They hit it off, and I just
Pac and
feel like,
Snoop.
yeah, that's what. It
I don't think it's
reminds
a
me.
song that's still as trill as Gangsta Party.
That's what them two are. Nothing but a gangsta
The
party.
party. Hoo-hoo. Yeah.
They should play that with them two.
See, I like that. To me, big. I like that it looked like CD got his confidence back this game. But yet, this game at the same time, they targeted and targeted Pickens as the main guy this game. So the Raiders game and this game, this previous game, he had more targets than CD, 13 versus 9. And to be honest, I just think our offense, including with CD Lamb, opens up more and better when you do it that way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he is, to me, he's that guy that I just feel like CD is better, and I don't want anybody to take this wrong. CD is nasty, but I just feel like he's always better when he got another guy with him and another guy who's just really good and could be better than him. Could be as good or better than him. Let me say it like that because I don't want nobody getting in their feelings. You feel me? He needs somebody like this. And when he was with Amari, Amari was a pretty boy to me, and he had the talent, but I always felt like Amari just played because he was really good, but he didn't really need football. You know what I'm saying? Pickens, to me, really cares. I'm not saying Amari didn't care, but I just feel like Pickens really loves football, and he was just one of them kids that you seen in the little leagues, and you just like, he gonna be nasty. He going to the NFL. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gonna be nasty. Everybody will want to watch his career. I seen them type kids in little league where you like, he nasty and he know it and he tell you. That's the ones I like. Everybody feeds off that energy. CeeDee Lamb feeds off that energy. It makes him a better player because now I don't have to worry about all that pressure. Give Pickens the pressure. He wants the pressure. Look at the clips. He wants that pressure. He wants all that smoke.
I love
He
that he
wants all
play
that.
big in big games. That's the thing I
Yes,
love.
he wants it though. You feel me? I'm
Yeah,
not saying CeeDee won't.
he won't Green Bay.
He want
He
all that
won't
smoke.
Philly. You feel me? He
Yeah,
won't them. He won't Kansas City.
right. And he's the one that's like he been making the little tweets. Like he's the one that where CD he ain't really like that to me. You feel me? CD is cool. You know what I mean? Let Pickens have all that smoke because that's what Pickens want. Pickens wants that.
Let me ask you a
He
question,
wants to
Big.
be the lead dog.
Is there
CD
any
Lamb
way do you ever see where CD is the lead dog?
between these two?
Mm-hmm.
No, not in my opinion. This
No, I'm
my
saying where he could even get it back because he smoked McDuffrey.
but it's great. Like let me compare it um to really good with. Okay, what you think about like uh Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt?
See, I see what you're doing. Yeah, yeah. They so dope. I think they could go back and forth. I think it's up to CD though.
That's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? I think
You
it's
said
up to
what?
CD. Like a CD while getting double did put up 1,600.
For sure. But I'm saying
I think if he calmed down,
Pickens.
and I think he calm. I felt like he was very calm this game in a big game. He was poised. He was the CD I wanted to see. He rebounded to me.
But you know, he does do that, you know. He
Yeah,
takes accountability. That's what I respect about
he
CD.
does.
He takes
He'll trip
accountability.
out, but he'll own it. He
He trip
does.
out, but he will say I messed up. I always respect that about him. He will say,
He
"Yeah, I got
does.
to catch that,"
He comes to
and I
himself. He
believe,
really does.
yeah,
And he will
and I believe
openly own
he
it. You right.
means it. I
I think
believe
that
he
boy
means it.
dope as hell.
He nasty. And I think just CD. I think George Pickens just brings it out of him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
George Pickens to me brings the best out of his ability.
I'm glad that they pushing each other. That's what I
Exactly.
want to see that healthy competition. You feel me?
hmm
I
hmm
want both of them fighting for the ultimate light. They mean they gonna be trying to both make big plays.
Yeah, dog. Them two are they're the best combo right now in the NFL.
They the best in the whole NFL, ain't they, dog? So hold on.
Yeah, they're the best
So
in the NFL right
big.
now.
If they the best in the NFL, that mean Dak is the best in the NFL.
He's playing the best. Who's playing better than him besides you say
Matt Stafford.
Stafford.
And I'll say Dak always been better than Matt Stafford. Like always. I think Matt
Stafford nice
Stafford is
though,
in a great
dog.
organization.
Stafford nice.
Oh, he been nice too. He was nice at Detroit to me.
Yeah, he just ain't have no squad.
He had no squad, a bad front office,
And he ain't have no coach.
and
You're
no
right, bad
coach.
front office, he had
When
no
you
coach.
got Matt Stafford a coach, and see that's the thing about
Right?
Dak. Can we say that about Dak? Can we say this
It's the
is what
same
Dak
thing.
looks like with a good defense? Can we say that now?
Yeah, we can definitely say that. But that's what we're talking about when we said stop having to always put it on Dak. Get him some players.
Right.
And then let's see what he can do. Because see, you'll not hating, but maybe you'll fail or be tougher when you gotta throw to Tolbert.
Right.
Now he did have Amari and CD, but I still feel like there were dynamics. Now,
Right.
22, that's the one I ain't gonna let them pass on 22 because they should have got that. Got pretty good defense then, and I know when Tony Pollard went down, I still feel like they could have won that game.
Right.
But when I see this team, if I was to see, let's say 22 and 21, right? If you had Quentin Williams, that's a whole different dynamic to me. And you had a George. I don't know if you had a George Pickens back then. I don't know the way it is now. Like, I don't know, dog. This team, I like.
And see, you know what, Big? A couple
like
of things. We haven't even played a complete game yet. See, that's the other part people ain't talking about. The fact that we beat Philly and we beat Kansas City. Ugly games. Ugly games. So, like, it hasn't even clicked yet. Like, we haven't hopefully hit that November, December. Like, see, Mike McCarthy right now, them balls would be gelling. That's the one thing I miss about Mike. December Mike. Them boys start playing good football in December with Mike McCarthy. We got us a super chat. My boy say, hi, Boston Big. GP and CD is our best wide receiver duo since Harper and Irvin. GP's a Fox. He was on UGA's Natty Champ roster in 21 and made key grabs versus Bama. Yeah, he's a true dog. And he seems so mature. I want to ask you then, Big. What's your thoughts on what Jerry said today on Diggs?
That's just a tough situation. You know, the coach ain't said nothing about it yet, so I wish he wouldn't do that.
What? Oh, wait, what?
Did Shotty say anything about Diggs?
I think he did. Yeah, he did. He talked about him.
Okay. I mean, you need a Diggs back. You feel me? I just make sure everybody mentals is good with it and everything, because just make sure everybody's good when it doesn't derail anything. You know what I mean? You want to keep good momentum. You want the talent, but you don't want things to be sidetracked right now. You feel me? So it's real hot right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just because you have the talent doesn't mean it's always good. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that part is good before, because the talent is there, especially when you got Rebel out there, and it'll make Bland. And then I think maybe Butler might be coming back soon.
Butler been saying that he been ready since week 6. Allegedly. Well, this is my take on this Diggs situation, bro. I saw Revel under the lights, and I saw Kalen Carson under the lights, and I saw Bland under the lights. All three of them make me say, come on back. And then get in this gauntlet of competition, Get in this gauntlet. Just go and sit down in it. Because, I don't think none of them just secured cornerback 1. None of them. Bland falling on his butt, got super cooked. Revel missing tackles. So we can't complain. Trayvon missed tackles. Now Revel missed tackles. Now, one thing about Revel, when he hit you, he gonna hit you though. If he square you up,
that's a big thing.
He got the mentality. He go hit. I can see it in him. I can see him moving to safety one day.
He definitely can. He's nasty.
I see him being a dog safety, bro.
He's gonna be a dog player.
I see that too. But this is what I'm saying.
I can see what you're saying. You talking about him transition to safety because of that size.
Yes. And then you could be like a tight end nightmare. You'll be the person that can line up on that tight end, and it's a wrap.
If he went to a safety,
he'll be dope. So like,
that's a great idea.
See, and I know you don't play. I see it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And he, like, with these modern tight ends, see, these tight ends starting to modernize again, bro.
He would murder them tight ends.
he would murder, bro. He would be perfect. He would be perfect. And if we draft
That in
one,
the air.
yeah, we gonna talk about it. Me, let's
Put
you
that
know,
in the air.
yeah, yeah. Revel at safety.
I think he play. No, stop it. You know, he didn't he. I think maybe did he play some safety in high school? I don't know, but I know he played more corner and receiver. Just like when I Diggs, he played receiver corner.
Right,
Revel played corner receiver.
right, right.
So that tells me you more defensive minded. So that transition can be good because we already seen the footwork. We seen how he can trail across the middle on them big routes. I mean slants. I mean he's right there.
Right.
You like you said he's got to get better with the tackling, but you're really excited about what he's bringing to the table. And then only thing we hoping is Overshown stay healthy, dog, because he's looking real good.
Yeah.
Like I said, the defense is looking good because Quentin Williams is there.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
That's a
You weren't
fact.
doing anything, Mozzie Smith. You weren't doing anything with the rookie Jay Teoa. Solomon Thomas, I'd said people he was going to be good coming over because, you know, he's a workman. He comes hard every play. He's got real good skills and he's good on the inside. They try to have him on the outside when he first came in the league with the Niners. They pushed him inside. He's just a better player. But don't give him tons of snaps because that's not what his forte is. You know what I'm saying? So Osa, we like Osa. You feel me? We like Osa. Osa, he got paid. We saw what year he did, but I feel like Osa is better when he got better play around. Then Osa shines. I feel like Osa's talent has come out even more. He's got a couple sacks, the pressures, things of that nature, because you got to focus on Quentin Williams. You got to focus on a Kenny Clark. You know what I'm saying? Osa's now more free. You was back when you didn't have those guys, you're doubling him.
Right.
And so
yeah, Quentin Williams, the new chess piece. He the Michael Parsons.
Exactly. So now you had an edge guy, right?
Right.
So we love Parsons. I love Parsons this day. But it's still the edge. We always talked about, boss, edge, you can still move Michael around. But if you got that dog, if I'm starting a team on the defense from me, if there's a dog edge and a dog defensive tackle, I'm always starting with the defensive tackle first. That's me.
I'm starting with the edge.
I'm starting with. So if you had an Aaron Donald, or you starting with a Aaron Donald or a Myles Garrett?
Miles.
I'm going with Aaron Donald.
I understand. I'm gonna tell you my logic. Well, I will almost always pick edge because it's hard to find elite edges, but it's easy to find good defensive tackles. It's hard to find great ones, but it's easy to find good ones.
Dog, he wrecks the whole deep offense.
Yeah, when you get you see that's what makes this debate hard because you're right. You saying great to great. That's hard. And impact wise, Aaron Donald.
And if you get let's say you
from the middle.
It's not like Aaron Donald wasn't getting 20 sacks.
Yeah. Impact wise, Aaron Donald. Team wise, where I'm trying to build more, I might go Aaron. I might have to switch that. Because I just have to think about it, bro. It's when you can attack from that middle, bro. Mm-hmm. That's so much worse to a quarterback.
Bro, the pressure, every quarterback does not like the pressure at the middle. They can evade the pressure.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen? I'll go back to it again and again and again. Listen to this, boss. Derek Thomas, he had the most sacks in one game, still the record. He had 7 or 8 sacks? One of them two, right? So he murdered the Seahawks that whole game, and Dave Craig. Last play of the game, he got off the line quick, and guess what? David Clark evaded him. He missed it. He threw a bomb. Touchdown. No pressure up the middle. He was evading. He was able to evade that sack that one time. You can get 4 big sacks in the game. He can evade that pressure that one time and hit it. But when you constantly killing him in the middle, boss, you already know.
Yeah.
When you
and Aaron Donald just better than See, that's where you cheated, bro. You cheated, bro. You
I'm
pick
just saying.
Aaron Donald, bro. You pick one of the greatest of all time.
Miles Garrett's going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he is. But Aaron Donald is better, bro. You cheated with that, bro. That was cheating.
So
Hey, listen. I want to ask you this, man, and then I got maybe one more question. We'll get up out of here. What's your thoughts of Jerry?
I mean, I got to give him they props. I don't like how he does it. I think he still did it out of desperation, and it just hit. But you know what? If that's really true that he was really doing that at the beginning of the season, like that's what he was really wanting, that's who he was wanting, that's who he was going after, that makes it more better on his side to me, because that's saying, you didn't do it, wasn't knee jerk at the deadline. You were already trying to do this before then. But I also heard him say that he was trying to get 3 or 4 players like Quentin Williams and George Pickens, right? So that tells me, I said this early, man, maybe like 5 or 6 months ago. Did Jerry even really want to pay him, Michael Parsons? I heard it, all the numbers and all that, but that don't mean he really wanted to pay him, because at the end of the day, Jerry loves paying offense more than defense. You feel me? And that number probably was going crazy in his head. So he probably thinking, yo, I can flex this another way, and he did. And I got to give him props. You got Quentin Williams, dog. That's who you wanted in the beginning, and you still end up getting him. And you see, when you got Kenny Clark and you got the 2 first-rounders, I just kept on feeling, boss, hey, you could have got more. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's Michael Paul.
Yeah.
You just kept on feeling, it's nice. You got them 2 first-rounders, you feel me? That's nice. Them 2 consecutive, that's nice. And Kenny Clark, I love Kenny Clark. You know what I mean? But it was like, that's Michael Parsons. Did you really get everything?
You didn't.
Then when you come back and get Quentin Williams with Kenny Clark,
now,
and you keep 2 first-rounders,
that's different.
Okay, that's different.
That's a compromise. That's a decent compromise
that's where
too.
I'm like, okay, now you was willing and dealing what we want.
That's what we wanted, bro. Because I kept saying, bro, you did not, to your point, we did not replace Micah, bro. And it's like, bro, listen, bro. I was like, I don't want to build for the future and give up the now. Right. I'm sick of that.
Here in the street, F them picks.
Yes. And
we need to win now. And I was with you on that Dak is 32.
Right.
We ain't got time to be worrying about the future no more.
No.
But at the end of the day, let's keep it real, boss. In football, 1 year in football is like 5 dog years. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And every year ain't guaranteed. Just like when people say, you got Quentin Williams, and what if you win these games, you don't make the playoffs? Well, you're looking towards 26. Yeah, that's cool, but you don't know what's happening in 26.
That's right.
You don't know. You could have a major injury and all that stuff that you thought in 26. Oh, we got this and this and this. All that one bad injury can turn all that.
So we should go for it now.
So you got to win now. Every year is a win now year. You have to build for the future, but it's still win now mode.
And see, this is what make me upset, Big. Jerry, even though he did fix it, you know how somebody break the glass and at least they go get the broom and they get, they sweep it up. Okay, you fixed it. You at least cleaned it, right? Quentin Williams cleaned up your Michael mess. But if we being real, if he was really trying to win it, you would have got both. And you could have got both. Because Michael Parsons' cap hit right now is only $9 million. Right now, this year. And you still could have traded the first. Now imagine having Quentin Williams and Michael.
It'd be over. It'd be over. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, because that'd be like 2 of the best in the game.
Yes.
2 of the best in the game right now on your team, on your defense.
And he could have did it. He could have. You know what I'm saying?
But
you at least cleaned up your mess. I give Jerry that. I said you cleaned it up.
And I can't hate on that you added a Clowney.
Nah, you clean. Good cleanup. I can't say
That's
he
a
didn't
good
clean it
cleanup.
up, bro. He cleaned it up. He did. It's
He
clean.
cleaned it up. He
It's
had
clean.
to because
Yo, D good
he
now.
was, he was on that ass
Right. Yeah.
and he felt it
He felt it
and he knew it
and he knew it. And
and he knew Kenny Clark wasn't enough
it wasn't enough.
and he also knew ain't nobody hearing about that future in them first and shit.
No, I don't know about care about that. Well, some people do.
Especially, but you know what else, boss? Not to cut you off,
No,
but you know what else made him probably feel that? That offense is too damn good. You wasting it.
that's it. That's it. It was loud in the streets. What you just said. That message of what you
Waste.
just said. That was the loudest message before the trade deadline. You
Yeah,
wasting
you
that
wasted.
offense. Everybody kept saying that. It was on all the networks, on all the YouTubers, all the writers. The word waste, like GTA.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everybody was saying and saying it. You're right. It was pressure.
That was the
So,
pressure.
so I trust your gut, bro. And then we gonna let you up out of here. That's one of the main things I trust about you is your gut. My feeling, bro, is I do see a difference. I see the free agents not getting treated like bastards this year. I saw Blue getting preference, but other than that, I didn't see nobody else getting preference because they was drafted. I see love for the
Beaver
free
gang,
agents.
Shotty gang.
Yeah, Shotty, excellent, bro. I think Shotty, what he did with
Oh,
that culture of competition, bro, that put up that barrier to
remember,
politics.
remember, remember we was going back and forth though. I was still believing and you wasn't.
Yeah, no, you was right. You right, cause I didn't really know about Libras and all that kind of stuff, so I
You
wasn't.
kept on saying, "Ah, he doing all that talking," and I'm like, "Just hold on,
Now,
let him
what you did
maintain it."
good, you did a good job of breaking down the psychoanalysis of him. Basically, you were saying how he know how to charm Jerry, right? Because
Right.
it was him and Jerry that double team for Pickens. That's on record. You know what I'm saying? So,
Uh huh.
so he had to fight for Booker, right? He likely had to
And
fight
he
for
proved,
Quentin.
and guess what though, boss? You said he's fighting for it because guess what? He's being true to what he said, right? He
Yep.
said we're gonna be a physical team.
And we physical
Is if
now,
you look
big.
at the last 2 weeks of the Dallas Cowboys, well,
We
you can throw in the Raiders, but I ain't counting them. But that was the start off. But if you look at these last two games, if you
physical.
go into Detroit and really beat the hell out of them at the line of scrimmage too, then
Woo!
you're seeing he's staying true to what he said. They wanted to get physical at the front, at the point of the line of scrimmage. You drafted Booker. You already had a guy in Tyler Smith. You got BB the year before. He was around then. You got Terrence Steele, who's good in the run game. Tyler Guyton, he's back and forth, but he's getting better. Your backups, who you have Bass and Hoffman, are very physical at the point of attack. And then you got Nate Thomas, who's playing real good, only gave up like 2 pressures. You get what I'm saying? So you got guys that are really playing good football up front. You just had to add it on the other side. You didn't have that. Now you do. Now you got a star at the defensive tackle position. You got another guy in Kenny Clark who's a very, very solid player who you must keep. You cannot lose him. You must keep Kenny Clark at all
Yeah.
costs. So because he's a great blend, because he brings physicality, he can move around along the line of scrimmage, and then Osa. Now you got interchangeable pieces. And now when you talk about your Ezra and Ezra Rock, who I feel like is still coming on, he's still coming into his own. You add a veteran in Clowney, and then a Fowler who maybe you was playing a little too much. Maybe it was a little much on the table. Now you coming in as more as that spot player that was um, before when you're really turning up, and maybe that starts happening again. And I see it can happen maybe in the stretch run because maybe you would have wore it down, right? And now the stretch run, now you're fresh because you got a dog now in the middle. You didn't have that. When you don't have that in the middle, you have an average players. It stresses the whole line. It stresses the whole line, stresses the linebackers, it stresses the corners because now everybody has to play a second or two longer in the coverages. Well, that's giving the quarterback time to be able to do what it wants, and the offense to be able to do what it wants. Now you don't have that. Now Quentin Williams is changing. Did you see when he was getting up after Pat Mahomes, dog? That's just a good thing. I really feel like Dallas is gonna really kick the Lions' ass. I feel like the run is coming. It's not Kool-Aid drinking. It's just when you look at these teams that you played and the schedule, these aren't the same teams.
No. Hey, big. You from Fort Worth? I'm from Dallas. We both went through those championships. I don't say this lightly. It feels like that. It
But
feels
it
like
feels like
that.
what?
Do you remember before we won the Super Bowl in the 90s that they already had the song "To the Bowl, Y'all"? Before we got to the bowl. Do you remember that? In the streets,
Are you
they had the
talking?
song "To the Bowl, Y'all" or "To the Bowl."
I heard, but I gotta.
You were drinking too
I
much.
heard.
You were kicking it too much, bro.
It's,
You was in the streets too much, bro. You can't remember, bro. God damn. That
I've been
song was
told.
epic, bro. That was the
I heard
man. That song
before.
was "To the Bowl,
I know
Y'all" or "To the Bowl." Say
in the face.
the streets was feeling it, bro. I'm kind of feeling it right now, big.
Man, I don't know about that.
Now hear me out. I ain't saying to the Super Bowl like to the Super Bowl. I'm saying I'm liking the build. I felt confidence in what was being built in the 90s as it was building, right? I was seeing it, bro. Bro, we've never, in 30 years, we have not had a Quentin Williams, bro. In 30 years, bro.
You right?
We ain't had two number ones like this in 30 years, bro. These young offensive linemen finna get better. So if we add a Emmett in a draft or something like that, or a corner, ooh, say I'm smelling
I
something,
want
bro.
another edge.
I don't know about edge. I don't know if I trust it.
Why?
Late round edges, they usually take about 3 years.
You wouldn't? You don't feel like there's a first round edge out there that you would get?
I ain't even did my homework to know for sure.
I've seen a few.
Okay.
You need another
If
one.
it's an edge
You
that
need
can come
another
in here and
one
make
to
it
pair with.
happen right
You
now,
need
I'm
another
all the
one to
way
pair with
for it.
Easy. You need another one to pair with Easy. You're not bringing Sam Williams back, are you?
No.
And he ain't the guy.
Mm-mm.
We already seen that.
I think we should go for Trey.
He'll be another year older though, man. I gotta see what he's looking like. I don't trust him. I don't trust his body.
Yeah, it really depends on the class, right? Once we look at the class, we'll know. Once we get deep into the class, we're not at draft season. But once we get into draft season, we gonna know. We gonna be like, yeah, it's 3 guys I feel great about. If it end up being like that, if it end up being kind of like how, remember that T.J. Watt, he was a bottom of the first. He was a bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, he was down there with Taco, and he was down there with that other guy that went to the Falcons. Remember him? I can't remember his name. We ended up getting him for a little while. But man, big, I appreciate it, bro. Happy Thanksgiving, bro. It was good talking ball with you, homie. I'm gonna give my final word, then get yours. So my final word, bro, is I can't wait to see what we do with Detroit. But it's a good sign to me where you just beat both of the people that was in the Super Bowl, right? With sloppy games. You haven't even played your complete game yet. But this is the birth thing to me of something special. I'm not sure if it's enough this year to fully get the whole job done. Maybe it can be Cinderella. But if this holds together, and if Jerry and Steven hold this together for the next 2 to 3 years, I see it being very possible to get one. I appreciate the aggression of Jerry. Jerry was aggressive this offseason. I appreciate that. This wasn't passive. This was aggressive. So when we both can say we haven't seen a Quentin Williams in 30 years, and you would have said, no, boss, you would have, because you're a historian, you would have checked me on that. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't been nobody in Dallas like that in 30 years. So I'm excited for what we building. And if we go on this run, my boy Gilly said, he said, if the Cowboys get in the playoffs, they will win the Super Bowl. Mark my word. That's possible, though, because they'd be so hot.
I mean, that sounds good. That sounds good, but like I said, they're doing things that I haven't seen in a very, very long time. I've been very loud about how they always are dropping the ball, they always choking, and something's always coming up, whether it's coaching, players, something. It's just always something going on. Um, all we asked is the front office get real players, get guys that are really the truth, because you can do it. When you get those guys and pair them with guys you already have, that's when you win these games. That's when you beat those teams, because now we can match you. This is not freaking rocket science, man. And Jerry knows it. So I appreciate them finally doing that, because it's like they knew better.
Right.
Y'all knew better to do this. And we've been screaming out in the world, go get this, because if you get this and help Dak and the guys you already have, if you get a few more pieces, how many times we said it, boss?
A few.
A few more pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It could really be good, but y'all keep on playing and want to get the average dude, and then we got to wait another year because you got not a bum. I don't want to be disrespecting these players, but you got a guy that wasn't that guy, right? Let's see you get a guy and let's see what happens. Guess what? You got a guy. Look what's happened. Damn.
Instant. Instant
you
grits.
Get what I'm saying?
Instant.
What happened? Y'all fooled around. Y'all get a guy, and now look how quick it turns around. Because you already had talent.
Yep.
Get the dog with it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see how quick it changes. You see how quick Dak is like, okay, Dak was already good. Now I got Pickens. Now I'm on fire. You get what I'm saying? I'm nasty with CD, but now I got Pickens. Now I'm gonna really kill you.
Now I look like the best in the league.
It's like if we were hooping, right? We hooping, me and you, we hooping. Man, we got me and you, we go whoop ass. Oh, we got, and then my dog, let's say OC come on, he okay, yeah, now we really gonna beat y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just inspires you. It takes your game up to another level because you playing with dogs. I said what happened with Saquon when it was the perfect storm for them because he left a team where he always had to feel like he was doing everything. Injuries happen because you press and things like that. You got a team on with a team was a bunch of good, really good players, the great players, and your talent shined through instantly. That's what happens when you get those players. So stop playing around, get them players. I don't know, this might be a long final word, but that's the type of players you have to get, and that's what we've been screaming for. And when you got them, look how the offense looks, look how the defense looks, and Shotty, I've been saying Lieber gang day one, Lieber gang, Shotty gang. He knows how to really relate to the players. He loves the players. I think that's the biggest thing I'm trying to tell y'all.
Right.
Shotty loves the players.
He does.
And
yeah,
it's different when these coaches, come over and they really have the talent. But when you actually have really good coaching skills and you actually really love the players and they know it, it's different. It hits different. That's when you fight through these things and all the adversity that they've gone through already with his first year, and they're doing this. Have people thought about that? With all this adversity, look how this team is playing right now. They could have mailed it in, right? They kept fighting. That's a testament to the coaching, isn't it?
Yep.
That's considered to the coaching, and you're not giving up on your coach, and you still fighting and believing, because we've seen the Cowboys fail, and they have still kept fighting. And not have they kept fighting, they've been beating really good teams that they've been fighting through. So that's the hope you get, because you'll be battle tested. If you do make a run, if you do sneak in the playoffs, you've been battle tested. So you'll feel good that we've seen this before, so there's no reason why we should fall. And everybody's looking for us to fall. So we've been changing the narrative in the regular season. We've been beating the teams that people thought we weren't going to beat. We've been being the things that people say we aren't as physical. We are being that finally.
It's crazy.
We're doing those things. If luck happens to play and come into play, then there shouldn't really be no excuse of why you should finally take that next step of what you want to take in the playoffs and quiet the noise and change the narrative around the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long ass final word, bro.
Sorry.
It's all good. Hey, we gonna have to do this again, though, bro. My big bro, man. My big bro. We out.